Sure.
I really want a cookie.
But there's sugar-free Russell's over there too.
I'll have one with these. What will that be?
These are bigger than that one.
You don't want to take it back after.
But you want it.
I know, I'm like, you're not expecting that. Oh no, I'm not, they're really good.
Just one for you.
Back over here. No, just kidding. They are small.
Mommy does.
Sorry. Well, you bought the one rip though, you can just heat those up, right? In the oven. Oh, I got that for you.
I feel like I should put that on. Six ribs.
Lot easier, that's hard. That is rough.
Well,
Brian barely, he doesn't eat really when he gets in, so I like have to wait a minute. Like, you just get because I feel like there's too much crap.
I hope get home and get into the fridge.
Yeah,
And then always.
That's
I
kinda
just
what
should've
happens
ate
with
dinner
me.
last night.
Yeah, that's what-
You could have just went to bed, but it's those.
I know, you're just like, no, just one.
Those suckers.
It's okay.
She was expecting all the supplies from the school.
Okay, good, that's awesome.
And she is
I
expecting.
just didn't
and
know.
She is expecting to have kids the first day of school.
I got the stream started. I'll get it done on if you guys want to get going.
I'm
Yes.
totally fine with that, that's awesome.
Thank you,
Yep.
Jeff.
Just so I can see it.
Oh, yeah, do you need it?
Yeah, 'cause I forgot mine.
We both just
make a
You can have it.
copy of
You
this.
have one.
You can have mine.
Or even just.
I don't
Or
need it. I was
can
just
easily
looking
have mine.
through it.
Or just the agenda.
Just, yeah.
Just the agenda.
I was gonna run home and grab it, and I looked at what time it was.
Mary was late.
Call this meeting to order. Will Morgan lead us in the flag salute?
Yes. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Approval of the minutes of July 21st regular meeting and August 11th special meeting.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Now, any additions or deletions to the agenda?
Oh, and Harm.
No.
I make a motion to excuse Terry Miller and Harm Smith for the meeting of August 18th.
My second.
It is moved and seconded to excuse Terry and Harm from the meeting. Is there, do we have to, oh yeah, all in favor?
Aye.
Has been approved. Additions and relations to the agenda.
Doug, I know that there's like three of us, this contract. I guess we need Doug. Can we skip that?
He's coming in a minute.
Jeff's got the magic.
Which one's better?
I mean, those are pretty good.
Are they?
Yeah, those are good too.
Am I at that? Oh.
Hey, Doug.
Hi,
We're at additions and deletions.
you got additions and deletions.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, on consent agenda, M would be a preschool bus route.
Okay,
And N would be LaCrosse-WA athletic participation agreement.
Okay.
That's it, that's all I have.
okay. audience, any positive comments? And our special speaker, Gracie Schwartz.
And so this is Gracie, she is now our ASB representative. So she's gonna come to every board meeting, and you guys need to let her know what you would like her to communicate to you when she comes to your homes. Like, do you want her to know what the student body is doing? Do you want her to know how I'm doing? I don't know, So you just let her know what kinds of topics you want, and she'll let you.
What do you want us to do, email you? I mean,
Yeah, you
how
can.
do you want us to communicate what we want?
Or Mr. Starring, he'll be the lead ASB advisor.
Say, I check my email almost daily, so I'm thinking mine's also there.
So if you have any questions related, like, that are really student related, Grace can find answers.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
You're done.
Sounds
See?
good.
Back to work.
Thank you.
Yep,
All
thank
right,
you.
bye.
All right, consent agenda. A, paraprofessional hire.
Do you want me to talk about that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, we, due to some new students in the district and we're actually getting more numbers by the day. We felt that there was a need for a paraprofessional in the elementary school. Kind of went down the seniority list of kind of a recall kind of thing. The first person had gotten the teaching job already, so we went to the second person, which was Rhonda, and we offered her something. What did we offer her, Tanya?
You're a professional.
Paraprofessional position. So she will mainly work at the elementary school.
Does that mean?
So do we, so we
Is it
can,
need a motion or just info?
Does it need a approval, Mr. Curtis?
I think so.
Okay.
can I have a motion? to hire
Yes,
Ron?
I move we approve consent agenda 6A to hire Rhonda Curtis as a paraprofessional for the 2025-2026 school year.
Has been moved and seconded to hire Rhonda Curtis as our paraprofessional. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Has been approved. Rhonda is now hired as paraprofessional.
Great.
B, ag teacher contract 2025-26.
This is actually for her extended day contract. Which is
35 days.
yeah, so last year she was at 30 days and we increased it to the 35 days, which has kind of been what we've done in the past. After that first year is to increase it, so her new salary for her extended day, 35 days. Sorry, I can't find it. Is $11,552.63.
I move we approve 6B as presented. Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve consent agenda B as presented. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? It has been moved and seconded, it's been approved. Consent agenda C, personnel. One, classified wage schedule 2025-26, certified wage schedule 25-26, and the supplemental contracts 25-26.
So the C1 classified wage schedule is this sheet that's landscape, and then the certificated wage schedule or salary schedule for certificated staff. Both of them are increased at 2.5%, which was agreed upon by the union.
I have a motion to approve.
Yes. I move we approve consent agenda 6C as presented.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve consent agenda C as presented. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
I guess we didn't add the supplemental contracts, which are listed,
Or-
or C3.
C3.
We don't have them all yet because there's a few positions that we're not sure who's gonna take those on next year. So these are just the ones that we know of.
So there'll be more.
So, yeah, so we've got Mr. Gates as athletic director, technology director, Katie Zarian as highway people director, Alyssa's, and then senior class advisor Tammy Schwartz, and the other ones we'll have to approve at September's.
So we're good with that.
Yep.
All right, D, certificated salary addendum.
Yeah, you guys, so the list is on the page, so if you have any questions.
It's all salary.
Uh,
Are you all salary? I mean, they're all the
I think we can do it together.
certified, classified, wages, of them all listed.
I don't
Certified,
see one.
certificated salary addendums, and then classified wages and salary.
Wrong
Should we do them separate?
Sure.
Okay. I move we approve consent agenda 6D, certificated salary addendums as presented.
Second.
So we moved and seconded to approve consent agenda D, certificated salary addendums as presented. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, and it passes. Consent agenda E, classified wages and salary.
I move we approve consent agenda 6E, classified wages and salary as presented.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, and consent agenda E passes. Consent agenda F, fee schedule 2526.
Oh, okay. We just made, okay.
Is this supposed to be a week?
A month.
Secondary lunch fee increases. What's the secondary lunch fee? What's that mean?
Just the element, or up here.
Yeah, that might be scheduled.
Oh, gotcha, okay, never mind.
Have a copy of yours. I've not.
It was all for preschool. Because this is $3 a day increase, right? Because it's 60 a month. No, that doesn't make sense.
Oh, changes, we didn't add it in because we have more to add it, probably, which is the athletic fees.
Oh,
We're working on that, because we're just not sure what the year looks like, and then we'll come out with a fee schedule by September. So preschool tuition was changed, so if they attend 2 days a week for a month, it's the 100. If they go all 3 days a week for a month, it's the 150. Secondary lunch fee increased from $2.75 to $3, so it's up a quarter.
Okay.
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. I move that we approve, or what is it, 6F, the fee schedule for 25-26.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the fee schedule for 2526. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed. And consent agenda F passes. G, teaching out of field areas.
I don't have it in front of me.
Because
I
just the same
couldn't
as
find
last
it in my,
year.
yeah, it's pretty much the same as last year. It's just basically people that are teaching classes that don't have the endorsement to teach those.
Okay.
Mindy in Spanish, Mr. Gates might have some technology kids. Mrs. Hart is gonna teach yearbook class, Mr. Scarring still has a middle level science endorsement, and Mrs. Titus only goes down to 5th grade, so the grades can
I move we approve consent agenda 6G, teaching out of field areas as presented.
Second.
This was moved and seconded to approve the teaching out of field areas. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed. Consent agenda D passes. H, calendar change for 2526.
Okay, this is all my mistake. So we had 2 built-in snow days to start with. One just the way the calendar fell, we couldn't do it both May 1st and 2nd like we normally do. So I did have one scheduled on April 30th and then one on May 1st. Well, when I added the total days for April, I included that snow day, which gave us one less day for learning. We have to have 180 and it put us at 179. So the option, I mean, the only thing I think we could do, and we discussed it with Mr. Curtis and Teresa and I discussed it, was take that snow day on the 30th and make it an actual learning day. So.
I have, make a motion to approve 6H, the calendar change for 2025-26 with the added snow day to be a day.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the calendar change to add a snow day to a learning day, school day for the 25-26 calendar. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, motion passes.
Yeah.
All right. I, policy 3241, 3241P, 3241F, 3241F2.
This is what we did last year, or last time, that we talked about.
Last month or was it the month before? This is the second reading, I just can't remember if we did it last month or the month before, but it must have been last month.
Do you know where you are on policies, Mr. Curtis?
Yeah, this is the second reading. Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the second reading for this one.
So these would either get approved or do a third reading. If we need
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, you can approve it tonight or you can wait. You can wait for the third reading if you want.
Do you want that approved or do you want to wait? I mean, I'm just saying, there's some that you want to approve.
Let's do it next week.
Okay. All right, thank you. Yeah, I'll make a motion to table the policies of 6I till next month.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to table the policies for consent agenda 6I. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, motion passes. Yeah, right. Okay, policy 2161P, first reading.
Okay, 2161P, this is one that was approved in 2023, and it's been updated, it was updated again last month, and it was on that list of essential or critical to approve, so this is the first reading. I don't know, what's
You
that?
guys don't have this, he emailed it to you, we
Oh,
thought you picked for the packet.
Yeah, I did, yeah, I do remember seeing that.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the one that I emailed because it was so long.
Yep, I remember.
Yeah, but I don't know, I sent it to Janet and some people, and I don't know all the differences, but I do know that it was, like I said, we approved it 2 years ago, and it was updated this last month, and it was on the essential critical list, so I just put it down for first reading.
Was it marked with the changes? Any big changes that we need to know?
I didn't look, but I'm guessing it has to do with the age, that it's not to 21 anymore, it's to 22. But I haven't looked at that policy yet to see if that's what it is. But that's the only thing that's really changed in SPED in the last month. You know,
Oh,
if
yeah.
a student,
Oh, yeah.
if a student turns 21 in February, we serve them until the end of the school year now. We don't exit them at 21.
Got it. Yeah.
It
that
used to
would
be
make
that
sense.
as soon as they turn 21, we exited. And we don't anymore, we finish the school year out. But I will look at that closer. I thought it was.
It's just info tonight, so we can.
Okay, nothing was highlighted in
We
that
don't-
thing, I don't think, so,
I don't know. Questions on
okay. So that was just noted.
Yeah, it's just
We don't
first
need
reading.
anything with them. Okay. So.
Policy 2410P, first reading.
2410P has to do with graduation requirements, and that was updated last year. And they updated it again in July. It was also on that list, so I just put it down as the first reading. I don't know what changes they made from last year, but the reason I put it on the list is because it was on the critical or encourage or essential list to approve.
But we don't know what the changes are, so maybe we could find that out and then approve it next meeting.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
Okay.
We're gonna wait.
I thought it was through that, sorry.
And then policy 3143.
That was approved in 2020, and it was also on the essential critical list to, as I put it on there. I don't know, I can't tell you on all three of these, what were the changes, so we'll just have to look at them more closely. So I just wanted to get them on there for a first reading.
Yes, that's fine. Second reading.
Sounds good.
Okay, M, preschool bus route.
We talked, the preschool bus route was one of the places that we cut back on some funding. I think it was around 6,800 or something, we guessed. We made some changes to the preschool this year because we're not doing transitional kindergarten. And I think last year we had I can't remember if we had a 4-day we're down to 3 days. We raised the price on it a little bit. It was just something that was brought to my attention, I think by Harm a few months ago, that before the school year started, that we should revisit it a little bit just to see if it's something that we feel like we still really want. Maybe it is a pretty good service to our families, and when Harm talked to me, he just made a suggestion that we should maybe revisit it before we actually start the school year again. So if we want to continue, with our plan to not do the preschool route, like I said, I think it does. I have to check with Tanya, but I think it saved us just a little under $7,000. Harm was kind of concerned that it may be a deal breaker for some families in terms of being able to, be part of our preschool program. So I just wanted to put it on the consent agenda for discussion.
Do we know how many kids are enrolled in preschool are going to be yet? No.
We haven't done a preschool roundup here from what I understand for a while. We will do one next spring.
Tammy had registration today, she's continuing tomorrow, I can ask her.
And I suggested to Teresa, it only says this, but on the half days, why not keep them here and put them on the normal bus routes? On those PD days, Wednesdays, or like if it's a day before Thanksgiving, and that would, it would save us a ton, but it does save us a couple days a month if we did get it back, or if we do. We are down one bus driver, and then they are gonna have to bus now a little bit more with athletics. I'm just trying, I don't know, could it affect them at all? I don't know, I'm just trying to.
Katie would be there. When I talked to Randy said it'd most likely be Katie.
Okay.
That would be doing the preschool route. She also, has the route before and after school.
But she's a 4-hour a day, so, that gives her, some more hours, which, because now she's not having to run to St. John for everything.
And then, I'm just saying, like now, we're gonna have to get our athletics 2 games, so if they need to leave at 1 or 2. But I guess we kind of did that anyway. I don't know.
I would think it wouldn't change that much from last year as far as the routes go, other than less bus drivers, but Katie's doing it, so it's the same.
So it's the same.
It's the same thing.
I think we figured at one time, we only have 2 out-of-town kids in preschool. If Bo comes, that would be 3, but Lindsay's already said she'll come pick him up. Down the road, I don't know what that means, but if he goes to preschool this year. So, I mean, it's not, the route's not gonna be huge.
What we were talking, I was thinking like, when you have other littles at home and they're taking a nap and then you gotta go get your preschooler and.
It is very nice. I'm not gonna lie. It's very nice and very convenient versus, 15-minute drive to and from.
Well, and there's, I mean, on my end, there's the piece of, I know they're going
Yes.
too. I'm not waiting for a parent and I'm not
Yes.
waiting for a.
Yes, and that's, I remember that kind of happening
So there's
sometimes.
that piece of that puzzle too.
The first year we didn't bus the town kids home, so I remember seeing the town kids sitting there and waiting for parents and stuff. Versus just getting on the bus, they're gone.
But it is a cost too. I
It
know
is.
we've been trying to.
Yes,
cut costs.
yes,
Can we afford that route?
yes, it is.
You know, surprisingly, I worked on grants, let's say Monday, Friday. January came in Saturday, so we sat down and worked on grants. We're not losing our IDEA grants this year, so and that's a federal grant that we're still gonna get. It's all up in the air for next year now, but this year, that's something that I couldn't really say, yeah, we're definitely getting that, because I didn't know, and that's a $20,000 federal grant,
Okay,
so.
so yes, we can afford it. I would,
Do we think maybe for this year, we could see how that goes and see if it's a year-to-year basis right now?
I would say so. If we can afford it and logistically do it, we should be doing it.
I do too.
Because it's only gonna increase enrollment, I think, and then that's money in, right? The more kids you have coming for that, and I do think those numbers are gonna grow each year. I mean, if we think already the following year, I already can think of 3 more that'll be there.
In our prior discussion about this, we just didn't want it to be a deal breaker for somebody. And we wanted to take a look at it again financially. We made this decision, like in March and April. In August, we just wanted to revisit it to see if financially it was gonna have the same impact that we thought, back, 4 or 5 months ago. I like the service, and we get a lot of compliments, I know, because of this, with this service. But, we decided we had to make some cuts, and so that was one place that was out there to be cut.
I'm kind of for it, and then again, maybe we can revisit it next year, I guess.
I'm for it.
So. I think it's easier for Brenda, teacher.
Get some on the bus, put on to the next.
I entertain a motion.
Alright, I'll make the motion to approve the preschool bus route for the year 25-26.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the preschool bus route for the 25-26 school year. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, motion passes. In Lax-Colfax participation agreement.
Okay, we had, at our last special board meeting, the board approved us contacting Colfax and pursuing the participation agreement with football, baseball, and softball. So we reached out to him. I talked to the superintendent. He told me that he would talk to his athletic director, his principal, who is new, and would also talk to the board chair. And then if it seemed like it was going forward, that he would send me a written agreement so that everybody would understand who had what responsibilities. And I was hoping to get that last Thursday or Friday, and it didn't happen. Friday, Jerry contacted me and said it would be this week. And then about noon today, I did receive it. And so I looked through it and I sent it to Teresa, I sent it to Jeff, I think I sent it to all the board members too to look at, to see if it had anything in there that was different than what we agreed on. Jerry asked me if I would go ahead and sign it. And then if I signed it, he was gonna take it to his board, which is a week from tonight on the 25th. For official approval. And so I contacted Tanya, since I'm up here, I don't have I guess I could take a picture of it, but I didn't have any way of printing it off unless I talked to the hotel. So Tanya was gonna make copies for you to look through. And she was gonna use my signature stamp to sign it if everything looked good and email it back to the Colfax superintendent.
Is this, do we know if this is kind of the same thing they have with Oakdale? Or do they not have anything like this with them?
My understanding from the conversations I've had, and Teresa, Jeff have been there also, this is the same agreement they have with Oakdale.
Are we looking at what, 3 or 4 kids doing this year?
It is tentative of 4 kids for football, is what I understand.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, Teresa talked to him. When I talked to him, I mean, nobody signed up initially. So it was kind of like we didn't know what to do and we didn't know what to be. So Teresa talked to him where they might, and if somebody else plays, then they may play. And so,
Yes.
yeah, I mean, it's not like they're knocking down our door saying we want it, if that makes sense.
Yep.
And so that's kind of why we've been struggling with it on our side of it, is nobody's sitting there saying, what are we doing? And so that's,
We sign this and we have nobody go, they're okay with that. You know what I mean?
I think the
I mean, I
expect,
don't want Colfax to cost you. We brought this before.
I mean, they're not gonna go anywhere else,
right.
Yeah.
but if
Yeah.
we don't have anybody playing, we don't have anybody playing.
And you more or less be committing to it for at least 5 years.
5 years.
That,
Which we thought we really don't have the numbers for 5 years anyway.
correct.
So that was a safe bet.
It would just, the only thing like moving forward will just be how we advertise it, how we recruit and talk with them. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, if they're not approving it, Doug, I didn't realize that. So, I mean, what's the deal come Wednesday?
Well, I asked Jerry that. I asked him, I said, if I sign this and you sign it, can our kids go to our families go to the parent meeting tomorrow night and play on Wednesday? And he didn't really answer me. He just said that he was gonna have his AD talk to our AD. And that was the last communication we had.
So it starts this Wednesday, sorry.
Football would start Wednesday. There are a couple more days than
Okay.
volleyball.
Okay.
They have to do so many days non-pads.
Yep.
So that's those first 3 days. They always start 3 days earlier than cross country and volleyball.
But we're really sticking to, if it's just that we don't have the numbers to make the team and for those specific sports, everything else we are trying to do here.
So it would just be those 3 specific sports, and it's a 5+ year commitment.
Football, baseball, softball.
Right. And they want the junior high stuff because it leads in.
That's what I'm,
But we, like, so baseball and softball, they don't have a junior high league. They don't play in the league with us,
okay.
and they don't have junior high baseball at all, or softball. They do all like little league or little league
Correct.
equivalent or Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
And so that would be the only thing. So really football is the only one that is impacted, and we just don't have the kids, and we won't have the kids probably.
But it would still give them an opportunity.
No, that just sets us for 5 years. I mean, I don't like- Yeah, no.
Well, we don't know if they're even gonna say yes yet, so, yeah.
I would assume if this is signed in on his desk tomorrow, then the AD probably will reach out to you, would be my guess. Or you would hope, so that we can tell our kids practice starts on Wednesday.
Well, I mean,
Next day.
but I just don't know, like, if we don't have an agreement, like, I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I asked him about that because he said he was gonna take, if we signed it, he's gonna take it to his board for approval on Monday. But I was under the impression that he was gonna sign it, then or before. But I'll try to reach out to him again tomorrow. Like I said, I asked him that question today and he didn't really answer it.
This is our only option to give them a chance at something, then we should probably go forward with providing that opportunity to the couple kids that want to play.
I agree with that. We don't want to drop the ball on something.
Yes,
Kids, so.
yes. We've already acquired and it's our only option.
Because the kids don't have a concrete answer if we're doing this or not, correct?
Correct.
So I wouldn't know whether to say yes or no either as a student. Because they still
You
don't
didn't even
know.
know if it didn't,
Well, it was hard to even get a for sure, is this really what you want to do kind of thing.
Right.
Anyway, and now it's tough for, like, we're in the crunch time where it's tough for a coach to now go talk to kids and convince them and, potentially 4 kids he's never met and, and then me briefing the kids, here's what it is and setting up transportation. And that's kind of where I'm at now. It's like, so.
I'd say the quicker we can get it on their desk and at least get feedback, the better.
I agree. Do you have a motion to approve?
I move we approve the LaCrosse-Colfax participation agreement that is presented.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve the LaCrosse-Colfax participation agreement. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, motion passes.
Okay, I'll have Tanya, stamp my signature on it. We'll send it to Jerry.
Okay.
Now, I'll ask him that question specifically. It may be that we have to wait until the board approves it on Monday. I don't know.
Okay,
I'll send that tonight, Doug.
Okay, that'd be awesome. Thank you.
communications to the board, capital.
The only thing on capital I really have is just the confusion, or I guess the delay with the connector. It's been, nothing's happened for the last 2 weeks. And there was some kind of an issue with the concrete, and then this last week, the foreman of the crew was sick all week, and so they didn't come out at all. And this morning when I checked, nobody was coming out. So I contacted him again, and he promised me that if the foreman couldn't make it tomorrow, his name's Kevin Anderson, that either he would come out or he would have somebody else come out, and he would have a crew here. And I also asked him what would be the new completion date, and he was going to have to recalculate that because we've the last 2 weeks hardly anything's happened as far as the framing. I think everything's on site. Last Friday they delivered the truss, and most of the other wood was already here, but it's still in the stack. That's where we're at with that one.
Safety,
I'm going to the safety conference tomorrow. I promised Teresa I'd go and also just to get some information. Yeah, since Spokane.
okay. And then technology,
We'll have the data runs hopefully done by the end of the week, and Jan found a grant that may help us buy some cameras. So
Nice.
if we can do that, we'll get it all kind of done pretty quick, but that's up in the air.
Okay. And then it's not St. John Endicott lacrosse sports, but sports.
Yeah, so we talked about the football thing. We'll start with high school stuff on on Monday of next week, and the junior high stuff will start Wednesday of next week. So people are getting their forms done, physicals done, so slowly trickling in. So
And then legislative policy and levy update.
I don't have anything.
Well, we were gonna talk about the capital levy.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Well, we have to run the capital levy.
And
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Sorry.
I think our funding for the capital levy runs out, is that this fall?
At the end of 2026, so we will be running it in 26 to start picking up funds again in 27.
Okay, and so then we would run a new capital levy if we choose to do so in February of 26. And so this fall, by October, we have to make a decision if we are gonna run a levy, and if we are gonna run a levy, what we're gonna use the money for. Because in October, we have to start the paperwork in order to get it on the ballot for February of 26. So in the September board meeting, we're gonna have to have some things prepared and do some research and come up with a plan so that we can start it in October if that's what we want to do.
Okay. Student and school programs, principals report.
Who's that? We started today. We had a leadership team met with Stephanie from ESD, and she is very good at narrowing our focus so that we're focused. And behavior is going to get a really updated behavior matrix, and doing it in a positive light, and doing a full systems so that like teachers our leadership team works on like the outline, then we bring it to everybody fills in the blanks, and then we teach it to the kids on the first day of school. And from a positive light, it's not a don't run, it's a why don't you walk here, because that's what we do here, you know. Really good 3 hours this morning with 4 out of the 5. I excused the one that didn't come. But we made him the secretary because he wasn't there. And everybody in the group, whether I've twisted their arm or not, has agreed to one 90-minute session with her a month to keep that going. And we will leave the PD every month based on what we need. And behavior is probably going to be like the first 2 days of our PD next week. We're going to talk about what should be in class, what teachers should deal with in class, and what needs to be sent to me. And then we'll talk about what are ways to handle those kind of behaviors in class and the different kinds of methods. And we're going to bring up a lady that's a behavior specialist from Spokane at some point, and do more focused and more like, what do we need? So I think it's really good. We've had great, our numbers are going up by the day. Got another, came back from the weekend and I had another folder of another high school kid, so that's good. I think if I'm counting right, we're at 71. So we're there at 70, 71 somewhere.
Awesome,
So,
that's good.
What are we
pretty
down
excited.
to?
We were thinking 60.
What did we budget?
62.
Yeah, 62.
Oh, we're supposed to budget down there.
Yeah.
But it would be nice to be at.
I was
So we'd be back
close
to-
what I knew for sure we were gonna be, but I was just.
Well, that's good. Yeah, we lost a 13 or 12.
you know, potential of some more, so.
I think it mentioned 2 lower than what I thought was gonna be, so I think I had a number of 64.
Oh, yeah, those 5 that I didn't do right to that were.
Yeah.
I got one more. For sure, I don't count them until I see records.
Yeah.
So it's not good.
Well,
So that's pretty great.
Yeah, that makes me
And the
happy.
kids seem to, every kid that I've seen in town is excited for school to start, so. And the ones that have been coming in today seem like they're excited. So
We're excited for school to start too. as parents.
I am
I know.
losing my buddies.
You can come be a parent volunteer.
We
I
just do
could.
good with
You
structure
could
and
go work for
scheduling.
me.
I
if
could
you
go run
want.
some cattle, change some irrigation pipe. I used to do that.
This is a good trade-off.
Yeah,
That's, well, I don't know, maybe.
You do totally miss them. We just do really good with structure in our home and schedules. A little bit. A little free for all, a little schedule.
right.
And then the only addition is Gracie's gonna come every month, so if you want any reporting you want from her, she will give you. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
At the other districts I was in had they called it a school district liaison or whatever, just. So I'm not telling you what the kids are doing, the kid needs to tell you what they're doing.
That's great.
Yep, I'm like, Gracie will be great at it. You ready? Ready for the school year?
Yes.
How many, you ready or
I'm
not?
ready for the kids to be here.
I know.
And the
Yeah.
staff.
Yes.
I miss the staff, most of them.
All right. Is that it for principal's report?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Finance.
All I have is that I'm done with August, so I've done the AP, I've done payroll. The only thing I would probably make an exception on at this point is if we get our athletic built in St. John and be caught and we have it. I actually was at ESD working on stuff this weekend and they do have a new business manager in St. John, and I wasn't gonna ask her about it.
I'm sure we'll want it.
So,
Okay.
I move we approve July payroll and August bills in the amount of $348,732.58.
It's been moved and seconded to approve payroll and bills for July and August of $348,000, $732.58. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, motion passes. And are we doing executive session?
Nobody, everybody else.
Anyone else?
There will be no executive session.
Woo! Oh,
Yeah, make motion during this meeting.
Yeah, during this meeting. Gotta go make it to there.
Meeting adjourned.
Perfect.